Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for January 2nd, 2020. Today we're taking a look at the NZDUSD New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. We have been in an uptrend for quite a while now here for the New Zealand dollar, going all the way back into September, and we've seen the market rising ever since then, basically retracing almost the entire previous downtrend that we see on the left hand side of the chart. So the question, of course, is as we go here into the new year, will the New Zealand dollar continue to rebound and go back up? Or is this just a temporary push higher and we'll start to see it turn lower once again? That's a good question. We won't know that until the end of the year, will we? So let's zoom it out one more time. You can see again, in the grand scheme of things, longer term downtrend, and this recent uptrend since September is just really in the beginning phases. We zoom it out one more time. You can see really is not anything different than we saw back here, is it? We had a little bit of a rebound here and then it returned to the downtrend. So we definitely want to watch for clues to a continuation of the uptrend, but we need to remember it's done this before and turned back down. So we'll keep an eye on both directions over the coming months. Let's go ahead and zoom it back in. So for the time being, we have an uptrend. If we're going to trade the uptrend, we typically want it to dip into support. We've seen many times where it's done that within this overall uptrend since September. You see a dip here, you see a dip here. I'm just going to circle a few of them. You see it kind of dipping into congestion after breaking out of this blue zone here. So that's kind of the MO for this trend. It breaks above resistance, dips into support, goes up, and that's what we see all three of those circles. So if you bring it up here to the top right hand corner, here we are dipping into support again near the 0.669080, the green shaded area that's up here at the top of the chart. So we know that either is going to find support here, as it has before where the circles are, rebound and make a new high, or we're going to see a change in the trend. It breaks through the green zone and goes lower. Those are the two things we're going to watch for over the next couple of days, several hours. What will this New Zealand dollar continue to do over the next couple of weeks? So if you're going to trade the direction of the trend, which is clearly bullish right now, you're looking for support. You're looking for the dip into support. You're looking for buying opportunities at a lower price, lower risk. Stop loss right now, if you were to buy this, would be underneath that green shaded area. That way, if it breaks underneath it, you limit the impact and you move on your merry way and look for something new. If it breaks the green zone, you don't want to stay in a long shot in any scenario. Back from 0.669080, the green zone, the pink zone 671525 is your next resistance. That would be a decent intraday target. Back to the orange zone, the ultimate high here 674560 would be your goal on a return to the uptrend. And of course, a break above the orange zone, we'd look for further movement within the trend. So these are your three areas to pay attention to right now if you're going to be trading the New Zealand dollar here early on in this new year. 4-hour time frame doesn't really change it, just shows some of the action that we've seen here. And again, these circles change shape when I get down here to smaller time frames, but you can see what it's done before. Dipping into support would be your main goal here. 66, 90, 80 is that green zone. So get as close as possible to that if you're going to buy here this week. You might even consider, and we talked about this in the trade, in our last trade room, you might even consider waiting for next week for liquidity return to the market after the holiday break. But if you're going to be so froggy to go ahead and dive into it now, 66, 90, 80, the green zone is your support right now. Let's just take one fib. Why not? Let's go from the fib, the last low, or the top circle there, fib from there to the high. That puts the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, by the way, right here at the green zone as well. So you have that 66.78 bottom of the green zone, 382 fib of, and I'll just draw a trend line there, that trend right there. Red trend line 382 sits at the bottom of the green zone. So you don't want it to break that if you're going to be in the long shot. If you're going to go short, there's no reason really right now to go short. I suppose the only real reason to go short is that it comes up, holds resistance at the pink zone 67.15.25. not there, so not really your opportunity for the day on the New Zealand dollar.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.